and stuff?
Well, I appreciate the thought that we've been more creative. But I have to tell you that we haven't been. We've done just what we always do. Thanks anyway for bringing that up, Tony. Appreciate the thought that we're creative. We had a great week. Everybody worked really hard. We had some surprises of guys coming back. Luke Wilson really had a great week, and we were a little surprised at that. And, some guys looking sharp, so it was a good upbeat week.
It looks like Cam's okay.
Cam's okay, and Malcolm Smith had a great week, and we're really pleased about that. It's been a while since he's been back out with us.
All three of them together.
Yeah. Pardon me? Yes. He's got to make it through the pregame warm-ups. All those guys have to make it through pregame warm-ups. They do that, they're good.
Everybody's playing injured this time of year, but the stuff that Cam is dealing with is kind of amazing.
Yeah, he's had a hard time just getting balanced. You know, he really felt great, and it's been a long haul for him. You know, through the off-season rehabbing and all that kind of stuff. So he's looking forward to good health, and he feels good this week. And hopefully we can put some weeks back to back for him, and he can get a little momentum going here to finish the year.
Did the couple weeks off help with the other issues, the ankle and the hip, to kind of get him back right to some extent?
Yeah, I think that's a good thought. Yeah, I go with that. Yeah, it did, because he wasn't pounded on those same things. That's right. In general, he's had to take care of more than one thing. You're right, and so anytime these guys get a break like that, it does help.
What's Jeremy Lane's situation?
It's a pretty normal situation. He practiced today and did well, and he's running with the trainers to make sure he's okay. He was a little sore after the week, so we'll see how he goes. So I can't tell you more than that until we get to game time.
Sounds a carryover from his previous.
Yeah, you know, he'd been out for a long time, and he got real sore and all that, and so we just had to kind of manage him back through it. He did a nice job today in practice, so that's a good sign.
Are you just maintaining Marshawn through the week, or is he anything else?
He's just banged up, you know, and we've in years past, you know, we've always given him a lot of consideration to get him right, and he's worked hard to make sure he stays abreast what he can do, and he practiced well today.
With a guy like Tony, in here new, only been here a week, how's he first of all doing?
Well, we were really excited about him first week and thought to play him, you know, but we just felt that he would be too limited because he just didn't have enough time to learn enough stuff. He's picked things up. He's practiced with the first group all week long and in and out, and so he'll be he's definitely part of the game plan.
How about Alan Bradford working back in as your backup right at this stage?
Yeah, we're fortunate to have Alan, you know, kind of in our background. He's been with us enough times, and he's got history with us back at school and all of that he fit right in again. And where Brock is really banged up this week, he jumped right in at the Mike spot and gave us a sense of security there that, you know, we could go to him if we need to. He's played for us enough and been on our special teams and been in our meetings for a long time. Has great relationship with Kenny. You know, Kenny knows how to coach him up. So he fit in really well. It was great to get him back.
So is Brock out for you now?
Well, we're gonna figure that out. But right now he's pretty banged up.
But Byron Maxwell's back, obviously. I mean, is he kind of back at a starting spot there? Or?
I mean, if I answer that like a yes, then yes. It would be his starting spot. He is going to start. Yeah, Max is going to start, and we're fired up about that. You know, and it's great to get that group back together. So Thurl is ready to go, and he'll play regularly through the game. And but we're getting better. You know, we're getting stronger.
How's Marcus going?
He's banged up. He will not make it. Yeah, he's got a hamstring. It's not going to make it.
So, I mean, Jeremy's obviously the nickel, but if anything happened to Jeremy,
we have to make some adjustments.
Would you want to say what the adjustment would be?
Thank you. Thanks for asking.
Will Tukawafu working defense this week? Is he look ready?
Yeah, he's really been a great surprise. Will has really picked up on what we're asking him to do on offense. I'm surprised at how easily that has been for him, and so we've worked on more defense to give us more backup help. He's played, quite a bit more defense than, of course, fullback. So he jumped right back there too and did some good stuff. He's very mobile, very aggressive kid, and so we're really, we're happy to get him in anywhere we can. Who's whistling? Is that you, Tony? Come on, Tony. That's you.
Whistling.
Throw your voice somewhere else.
Correspondence course.
Your voice. They didn't teach him how to catch it.
He's doubtful.
What's the prognosis for Bobby Wagner at this stage?
Everything has gone great to get him a shot to get back next week, and we'll see what happens. It's like I think I said earlier, it's a 2-week process that maybe he can jump ahead of that. That's kind of what we're hoping for.
Just one more time, just the overview of this particular opponent. They're all different. They're all a challenge. Just give me a little overview of Kansas City as you head up.
Well, this is a really well-equipped team. If you guys take a look at any statistic of the critical areas, red zone, third downs, penalties, turnovers, all that stuff, they're really in good shape. That means that they've taken care of business in a lot of areas that covers the football team, as well as their special teams groups, we think is the best group we've seen. So you put all that together, it's a really functioning football team, and the quarterback is really solid, and the running back's good, and the receivers can make the catches, and the tight end, anywhere you look. So there's no wonder they won so many games last year, and they're off to a good start again this year. So all of that, taking into account, we have to play really good football now. We're going to have to take care of the ball. We're going to have to do a good job in all the areas that they excel at that we're still trying to aspire to. They're ahead of us in some spots. So we have a lot of respect for this team and the coach and the quarterback and all the key players that make this team up. So. And then that's not to mention that you're playing at Arrowhead, which is a phenomenal place to play too. So this is a big challenge, and we're really fired up about it because we know it's a great challenge. And these guys are ready. They practice like it, and their intent is really strong to go out there and play good ball.
So the weather, obviously it'd be cold. It's kind of get there and see what it's like. Or is there anything you do anything?
No, we're fortunate that we had some nice weather, nice chippy weather out there. Was that a word? Chippy? No. Crisp. There's the word I'm looking for. Crisp. Yeah. Crisp. Crispy weather. No, not crispy. Yeah, it's crisp. Yeah. I just listen to you from now on. Okay, Tony. Yeah. The weather's been crisp, and in that's been good for us. We're preparing for that as well as the crowd and all that. We know that it's going to be a little bit colder than it's been. It's going to be a little bit louder than it usually is, and so we're going to take that as part of this challenge to function really well under those circumstances.
Which extreme is worse, the heat in San Diego or cold here?
Well, I think once you burn up, you burn up. Once you don't have any more juice left, and you're dehydrated, you're kind of done. The one thing about the cold is there's a good chance that we'll bring you back inside when it's over. We won't leave you out there. So, but Grant taught me that a long time ago, and it's still true today, and always will be. So, it's temporary.
Also, practice, you have the possibility of a frozen field. Do you have to do anything out of the ordinary in case that's the case?
I can't imagine with the way they've adjusted the circumstances there, and they can treat the field that they'll let that happen any worse than it could be. They'll be able to cover it and all that. And I know that they have taken great lengths to make sure that they're managing as well as possible. But whatever it is, they're playing on it too, and we'll all adjust at the same time. And we have the best in the business in Eric Kennedy back there taking care of the footwear. So whatever we need to do to adjust, we're ready for. And so we'll just have to take that as it comes.
You had worked Kristen Michael into the rotation earlier last week. Is that still something you'd like to do more of?
Yeah, he's done a really good job with the chances that he's had. We continue to like inserting him, in the lineup. So he'll continue to be a factor there, and that's a real positive for us. He's got a real style about him that we like, and he's just getting going and just getting comfortable. So hopefully we'll be able to mix him in there some.
Anything else? Thank you.
We got it.